Hi, I'm Ellen Troxclair, and I'm here with Alan Graham of Community First Village. Just a completely innovative, new, and most of all, impactful way for us to address homelessness in our community. Alan, thanks for being with us.
I'm excited to be here, especially with you, Ellen. Thanks.
Well, so tell us a little bit about what you've created at Community First.
Well, what we have out there is a 51-acre master plan community designed to lift the most chronically homeless men and women up off the streets of our city here in Austin. And I'm talking the most despised, outcast, lost, and forgotten. The people that most of us in society believe are intractable. And it's a philosophy that we've been unfolding for about 14 years that is now reverberating throughout the United States into what we believe is a new movement called Community First.
So homelessness is an issue that plagues cities all across the country. And your perspective is the way to address homelessness is to provide people a permanent sense of community, right? Somewhere that's not a temporary shelter that they're going in and out of, but a place that they can truly call home. So tell us how that works.
Well, it's built on the foundation of our premise of why people are homeless to begin with. And we believe very profoundly that the single greatest cost of homelessness is a profound, catastrophic loss of family. Mm-hmm. Ellen, our safety net should be our family. Yep. And if there's been something cataclysmic thrown in to that cellular life, whose responsibility does it become? And you know, both anthropologically and biblically, it was always up to you and I, the village or the community, but somehow we've begun to abdicate that responsibility very unfairly to City Hall, state government in Washington, D.C. And what we're saying is that government should really only play a subsidiary role to you and I, but that you and I need to take on the responsibility. If we don't, they're going to, and we're going to end up with the results that government can deliver.
So you're telling me that you have created a solution to homelessness that does not involve government.
You know, be honest with you, I kind of hate the word solution.
Yeah.
I think what we've done
something more effective than anything else.
Far more effective, and you know, obviously we still need government as a partner. You know, they do some things that we need: fire, EMS, police, roadways, utilities. There's lots of things that are out there that can empower us when we take ownership of that deal. But because you and I own the government, it's necessary for you and I to go out there and create the vehicles in order that government can play a subsidiary role. So it's important that we can spout that private industry can do a better job in government, but unless we step in and actually do it and prove it like we've done, then government's going to do what government does.
Because you raise money privately. You raise money from individuals and companies and private donations to build more or less kind of a tiny village, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a 51-acre village will soon have about $50 million on the ground, 100% privately funded. I mean, we did get fee waivers and things like that, which is a good thing from our city. But it's really going out to the marketplace and inspiring people, which we've done with our vision. And people want to be inspired, and when they are inspired, they're gonna show up with their checkbooks as well.
So the facility is mostly paid for. They pay a tiny amount in rent. There are mobile homes. There are tiny homes. There's a garden. There's kind of a co-op feel to it, right? That everybody's contributing to building this sense of community.
That's correct. So we have an outdoor Alamo Drafthouse movie theater. We have a 19-unit bed and breakfast. We have a car care business out there now, so you can bring your car out. We'll do your state inspection and oil changes. We have an art house, pottery operation, a blacksmithing shop, a full-blown organic farming operation. It's really an incredible facility, and there's no way to really describe this unless you actually come out and see it for yourself.
It is. It's a sight to behold in person. And you and your wife actually live there as well.
We've lived there for almost 3 years. We come out of Westlake Hills, where we were for 34 years and raised our entire family. And Ellen, it's the most extraordinary community I've ever lived in. It's a beautiful place with beautiful people doing beautiful things with a periodic side salad of tension.
Yeah, well, that's probably avoidable no matter what community you live in, right?
No, that's right.
So you have how many people call Community First Village home?
Well, right now we have lifted over 180 men and women up off that are there now. We've lifted probably 230. Some people don't make it. But we have a population of about 230 because 20% of our population are people who have never been homeless, like my wife and myself, but are called fundamentally by the gospel. We're a faith-based organization to live in community with men and women that were formerly chronically homeless. So.
And it's been so successful that you're raising money now for a second phase.
Well, we're almost, we'll probably be in substantial completion within 60 days for phase 2.
And so how many more people are you going to be able to serve with that?
We'll have 310 units, and that'll probably bring another 250 people up off the streets, and we're trying to go under contract on another tract of land that'll allow us to do maybe phase 3 and 4. So
that's amazing. Well, you've been such a blessing to the community here in Austin. You're a personal inspiration to me. Thank you for everything that you do. Tell people how they can learn more about Community First.
Well, if you just go to our website at MLF, that's MikeLimaFrank.org, MLF.org, it's got everything there. We've got all kinds of video collateral and stuff like that. But honestly, if you really want to know, fly into Austin, Texas. I'd love to give you a personal tour.
Alan, thank you so much.
Yeah,
Really
thank you,
appreciate it.
Ellen. Thank you very much.